Free flowing, sailing with the wind. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anastasia and let's begin with our topic right away, the anxiety of aging, especially after you hit your 30s. Come on, what are you talking about? 30s? Really? This is like your prime era. It's not the end of the world and etc. etc. Everybody, I guess, appreciates and feels their own age differently, and it has to do, of course, with your accomplishments in life, your dreams, past experiences in general. The more we age, the more we start to really rethink our choices in life and start thinking about our health. I guess 30s is the starting point. Oh, I need to pay attention here. Oh, I need to make up my sleep schedule. Oh, I don't have as much energy as I used to have when I was in my 20s. We used to go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. to go to college, let's say, to your class. Besides the sleeping schedule, you start rethinking your health in general. You start to see when was your last doctor's appointment, when was the last time you did blood work. I started noticing white hair. Well, it was before I hit 30. It was like in my late 20s that it was like 1 or 2 hairs, and now I started to notice that they are more, but they are more like underneath here on the sides, and like I have to make a ponytail to actually notice them, and they're really small, and it's so annoying because they're popping out like antennas. I don't think I need to dye my hair just yet because my white hair are not that many yet, so I think I'm going to wait. I guess if my hair is going to start like becoming white earlier, then I'm going to start dyeing them earlier. I know a lot of these things depend on our genes and our family roots, and some health issues can be in our family, so we have to always ask your parents, your grandparents, if they're alive, like, what is your health family history, what were the diseases in your family, so you can pay attention right now and make some preliminary checks. But a lot of problems that can occur with your health have a straight connection to your stress levels, and we are stressed in general, I believe, nowadays with all the world situation, and you never know what will happen tomorrow. People stress about their work, about their everyday life, about their relationships, and it's just so overwhelming. Then you have social media, all this scrolling. This doesn't help at all. It's like we are in a cortisol culture. It feels like everybody is stressed, and we are trying really hard to not be. I had stress in my life. Previous 2 years I experienced stress. I went deeper into that topic in one of my previous videos, which is on this channel, so you can check it out. When I was talking about long distance relationship, I go deeper over there about why I felt stressed. I believe it really affected me in a way. I am, thank God, healthy. I have done my checks and I'm doing my doctor's appointments on time, but there is still this anxiety that what if this happens? What if this happens? I am in a constant anxious mode that, you know, a catastrophe will happen and like my happiness will be ruined or something like that. I don't know why I feel this way. This is like a topic to discuss in my like future sessions with the therapist. I'm not doing therapy sessions right now, but I am thinking to start doing them again. It was like really helpful. The 30s is like the time when you start reevaluating some of your life choices, like your sleeping schedule, your alcohol intake, your coffee consumption. 1 cup a day is enough, I believe, maybe 2 sometimes. Then your sugar intake as well. Sugar, it was much easier in my 20s. I know for everybody is different, but in my 20s, for me, it was much easier to eat something sweet and don't have these consequences. But now I feel that whenever I eat something sweet, and let's say I had a drink, and let's say I didn't have a good night's sleep, and I am like more bloated, I am more like, I feel it that something is not right with my body. This is the time when you start really paying attention to your nutrition, you start eating at home as much as you can, you start cooking, and the most important, why I feel this age anxiety. I am about to become 31 this month. It was already like surprising and almost shocking when I turned 30. Oh my god, a new era is beginning for me, a new chapter, and it's time to reinvent yourself and like unfold who you really are and show it to the world. I had these thoughts like a lot during this past year. It's like your personal year begins and you just reevaluate what you have done the past year and what mistakes you have made and what achievements you have done. And when the achievements are not that many, you feel a little bit sad. This is what I feel currently. I feel that my progress wasn't like that big. I felt very stagnant in my social media. I took some choices like starting a new channel, and this year was actually like kinda reinventing myself. I was trying different type of content to see what I like creating the most and what is not overwhelming me and what I will keep loving creating. But I felt that the content that I was making was like narrowing me into a specific, not niche necessarily, but into specific formats, and I noticed that I get tired from these formats, and I was trying to see what works for me the best. So here is a new channel. Thank you for subscribing to it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This will help me a lot, and if you have the hype button also, this helps a lot. It works when you watch the videos from your mobile YouTube app. Really would appreciate that. Share also your thoughts about age, about this feeling of anxiety whenever you get older and older each year. I am not from the people who hide their age or don't want to talk about my age, but sometimes I find myself thinking, oh, this person is only 25, or oh, this person is only 21 and they have so many followers, they have such a great content, and it feels like they have all these great opportunities in their life and they have all their life ahead, all their like best years, let's say the young years. I'm not saying that your 40s or your 50s are not your best years, like for everybody it is different. Definitely I find myself comparing to other people, and I need to stop doing that because this is unhealthy. This will limit me into thinking that, okay, this means that I don't have the opportunities and the possibilities to achieve something. Of course not, and I understand that, but there are moments sometimes that I feel this way. Paradoxically, right now in my 30s, I really started to dress better. In my 20s, I had like an eye on like some trendy items, and I was trying to dress nice and fitting to the trends of that time, but looking at my photos back then, it felt like something was off. But now I really love the style I developed, and I'm still developing it. I started to understand like my body structure, my face structure, and just trying different hairstyles, different clothes, different items that and accessories that in generally will improve like my appearance. Haven't done any cosmetic procedures yet. No botox, no injections, no hyaluronic acids, nothing. I'm not saying that I will never do it. I don't think I need it right now. Some people say that, oh, you should start early. You shouldn't wait until you're 40. Injections, and I don't like this idea of like having something enter my body, something that is not supposed to be there. So it's a little controversial. It's like I want to stay young as long as I can, but at the same time, it's not that I want to go against nature. It's something to think about, definitely. This time of the year, it's amazing to see the cherry blossoms, and we went to Baltimore, started at the Fort McHenry National Monument, where the 1812 battle took place, and the American national anthem was also inspired here. Spring brings a short window where the blossoms are in their peak, and it changes the entire atmosphere of the city. After spending some time outdoors, we headed to grab some Vietnamese food. Baltimore has a strong Vietnamese food scene, with dishes that are fresh, balanced, and satisfying, like beef bulgogi rice bowls and pho soup. Federal Hill Park is amazing to watch the sunset and look at the inner harbor and the city skyline. Coming back to the topic of appearance, health, and personal well-being, I want to mention that the past few days I experienced something like really bad with my hair and with my scalp. After using a shampoo from the grocery store, a generic shampoo that has sulfates and all the ingredients that are considered not good for you. I remember that I mentioned it in a couple of my vlogs that I have been using Apivita. It's a Greek brand and they create shampoos, conditioners, hair masks and other beauty products, and I've been using the shampoo and the conditioner, specifically the one which is gentle, which is for daily use, and it has like chamomile and honey fragrance in it. Reading the ingredients, I didn't see any sulfates included, but I saw something else, something like replaces the sulfates. It's not as harsh as the sulfates for your skin, but it's like a substitute, like a gentle substitute, and I didn't mind it. I was using it for a long time. Then I started noticing that my scalp is itchy and that I have flakes. This is in general like a problem that I have sometimes, depending on the shampoo that I'm using, on what I am eating, I guess, on my hormones. I tend to have flakes, unfortunately, and I see an improvement whenever I do hair masks, especially homemade, and whenever I use really gentle shampoos. And I thought, okay, maybe let's change and let's shift to Head and Shoulders, which is considered to be anti-dandruff, but Head and Shoulders is very rough. There is an ingredient which is called sodium laureth sulfate, and this is the worst thing that can happen to you. Some people, although, do not react to this. Like my husband, he can wash his hair with any generic shampoo out there and he's fine. He never has dandruff, he never has any problems, and his hair is always perfect. My skin is super reactive. I am allergic by myself. I have allergy to pollen and to pets. Everything that has essential oils or some sort of fragrance, I think I am allergic to that as well. I have been using Head and Shoulders and I see that doesn't work, so I'm trying the gentle version of Head and Shoulders, which is the Bare Head and Shoulders. It's like these bottles with pale colors like blue, green. Maybe you have seen them out on the market. After this one, I didn't have flakes, but my hair was getting oily very fast, and I'm like, oh my god, what I should do. And instead of just investing it more online or on ChatGPT and just getting a more natural shampoo, what did I do? I got another generic shampoo. I got the Aussie shampoo. It's for curly hair, although I do not have my hair in a curly way. I mean, they're slightly wavy right now, but I prefer recently to really make like a blowout with my hairbrush, and I have them like this. I'm reading, yes, it has the sulfates, the substitutes, and apparently it has some sort of fragrance. Never mind, I have been using it like maybe for 2 weeks, and I found myself really itching my scalp. I was like, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. But after this, my head was just in pain, I mean the skin, and the roots area was in pain as well for one day. And I'm like, oh my god, what I have done, why I decided to really scratch my head. It's better to resist, and it's better to immediately make like a mask at home. You can search online. There are different types of masks that you can use. You can use also sometimes if you don't have allergy, you can use the essential oil of mint, and this can help to calm down your skin. I made a hair mask from Greek yogurt, plain, a little bit of honey, and I added the essential oil of tea tree. Tea tree oil has antibacterial results, and it can really help to calm down an irritated area. Plus, honey keeps the area moisturized, it gives you moisture, and yogurt helps basically to soothe the area. And maybe you have heard about this, but whenever you have like a sunburn, it's good to apply some Greek yogurt, and it will help to calm the skin down on the very first like red burning moments. Nevertheless, ChatGPT recommended me several shampoos to try, which are more natural, they don't have sulfates, and shampoo without fragrance also is the best option. And I am going to try this one. I already got it last night from the grocery store. I don't know, I am using actually the CeraVe face cream, and I like it. It really keeps my skin moisture throughout the whole day. Right now I am touching my forehead, which always is dry, and it's not dry anymore. It's actually pretty moistured right now because I use this cream at night and in the morning. But I have never used the shampoo, so I'm going to try it. Haven't tried it yet. I wanted to mention what I did to like save myself from the very strong irritation. So I made the mask with the yogurt, and I kept it for maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20, because I was doing like some home chores and I was waiting for the time to pass. And then I took a shower and I just washed my hair with a Castile soap. I don't think it was supposed to be used on the hair because it said you can use it on your body, you can use it like to wash your fruits, to wash your clothes, to mop the house. It's like this multi-use Castile soap that it's apparently popular here. I haven't seen it in Greece while I was living there. Some of them are for hair, but this one, at least it wasn't like written on it, so I don't know, but I decided to try. It was basically from oils and nothing else, and it worked. I was relieved, my scalp was relieved, and my hair is clean. It's like the third day now. Don't know if it's a good idea to keep using it. ChatGPT said that it's not like a long-term option. It's better to get a shampoo actually, because the scalp can get used to the oils and to become oily after that. I don't know, I'm going to continue my experiments with shampoo. Haven't found the best one. Plus, I have heard that your skin and your hair get used to the products that you're using, so from time to time you have to change them, which I do not like, because if I find something that I like, I want to stick with it, like I did with Apivita. But unfortunately, even this gentle shampoo had something that really irritated my skin. friends, look at this beauty. Look what I found today at the grocery store. I heard that it's better to avoid buying plants at the grocery store and go to the flower shops, but I couldn't resist today. Look at this beautiful, how they're called, Ranunculus, I think. Let me find actually their card. It should be somewhere. It's over here. It is Ranunculus, so they require full sun and their period is from spring to summer. So I believe I will put them at the entrance, outside, outdoors. They are like outdoors flowers, I believe. I saw this red flower and the buttons are going to open, and this one had like more flowers and I was like, yes, I'm getting this one. And then we have a beautiful fuchsia and white one. So I'm going to put both of them outside. I'm going to use like a plant stand. And I'm having a fern. This is called the Boston fern. I remember we used to have this type of fern in my mom's apartment. We used to have this type of plant. I think they like humidity. And we used to keep it in the bathroom actually, but here the problem is that my bathroom doesn't have any natural light. It's without windows, so I don't think it will survive over there. I will think where to put it. It also has this hook, so it's easy to hang it, but I am not sure how I'm going to do this, but I couldn't like resist getting the fern. And over there I got some soil to repot some other plants that I have. I wanted to share with you some of the beauty products that I like recently. I got another lipstick product, or I can call it tinted lipstick, I guess. So this is the Jason Wu. I hope I pronounced it the right way. So this is this brand. I am trying this for the first time. I have it on my lips right now. I was looking for a pH tinted lip gloss, lip balm, something that really adapts to your skin. I have tried in the past the Catrice one, which I cannot like find here easily. I cannot find it on Amazon. And in Greece it's very like easy to find it in the beauty stores, but here no, and it's a very budget-friendly option. This one was also a budget-friendly option. It was like $10 approximately, and first of all, okay, it has a beautiful packaging, and then it's like total black, but don't be like scared and disencouraged from the color, because the black is actually not black, but whenever you apply it on your lips, it changes the lip color. Right now it gave me like this beautiful blackberry color, I would say. It's like you ate a bunch of blackberries and, I don't know, for some reason you didn't wipe your mouth and you have something like that, I guess. The color is called actually Baby's Breath, which is a weird name, but it's called like that. And if you don't like it this bold, you can always wipe it with a tissue and it will leave like a beautiful, I would say, fuchsia color on your lip, something between red and fuchsia. And as lip pencils, I am using these two, my favorite, Wet n Wild. It is a brand which is similar to Catrice. It's very affordable on Amazon. For daily use, I like using this one, which is like a nude color. The color is called Bear to Comment. I don't know. And I like to use it on top of the Jason Wu tinted gloss, like that. I like to create the shape of the lips, and it gives like a more, I would say, brownish color to my lips. Right now I have a combination of actually the lipstick and the red option. It's the same brand, Wet n Wild, but it's red, and the color is called Red the Scene. Red the Scene. Over here, I have this pencil for a long time because I don't wear red lipstick very often. That's why I still have like, I have this amount, but believe me, it will last me. But the other one, which I use daily, it won't last me too long. I already bought like my second one. And I still have this, but this won't last me too long. So this is my lip combo recently. I really love pH lip glosses. What do you think about them? Have you tried it? If you like it or no, they are not long wear, so if you eat, they will be gone and you have to renew them again. Let's have some movie recommendations. This time it's going to be a movie. This movie, I watched it at the movie theater, and I'm so happy that I found time and that I was able to go, because this was something that I really wanted to watch. Wuthering Heights. Very like a girly movie. Yes, I would say men can also watch it. My husband was like, okay, whatever. I wanted to go by myself, I didn't mind, but he felt bad. So he came with me as well. Plus, I noticed that people don't go to the movies, at least where we live, in the suburbs. When we go to the movie theater, it's like several people there and that's it. It's not like full. And I noticed that here in USA, it's at least in the suburbs. I don't know how is it in the city. I loved it. I loved the acting. It was amazing. I loved the job that the actors did with the accent. I know that both of them are Australians, and they made a great job in creating this Yorkshire accent, the British accent, but specifically from this region. It was a little complicated for me to understand because you didn't have subtitles. This time it was a little complicated, but I understood, yes, most of the part. Maybe I missed some of the details. The costumes were amazing, the direction was amazing, the whole like aesthetic, this gothic style and this extravagance in a way. First of all, I haven't read the book, so I didn't have like a background knowledge about what is going on here in this story. And as a first time like viewer who got introduced to this story, I thought, wait, aren't these like the beginning of 19th century or maybe even the 18th century? And I wasn't sure what time frame is it, because I couldn't really understand. The costumes indicated that it must be the end of the 18th century because the décolleté was like very low, kind of more revealing, and this is how women used to dress back then. And I thought, no, it's definitely not the 19th century, or maybe it's the beginning of it. Never mind, it was like the 1700s. I investigated the book later on. Well, this was a crazy story. I don't want to give you any spoilers if you haven't watched it. It's a romance story about difficult love and about the culture back then and about the social status back then that was really important, and about the status that women had back then, unfortunately. Basically, they had to think who they are going to marry. It was very important that the husband was like rich and having like some wealth behind him and in his family, basically so he can support her and their future children. So the conflict in this romance was that these two people, they couldn't be together because of these social situations. They would be like very poor, they would be beggars probably. It was really hard, and there was a decision that, okay, the woman got married to another guy, and then their flame restarts again after some years and they become lovers, and the rest is history. I'm not going to spoil further more, but also their type of love, maybe some people who would romanticize it now and think, oh my god, this is amazing, this is how I want to feel about my partner and all that, but their type of love had something that was hurting them. It's like they couldn't like really love each other. I believe both of them were really egoistic, ego-centered at the same time, and it's like they wanted to possess each other. Like it felt like that, and it made me feel uncomfortable a little bit. This is what I felt. And again, the picture, the costumes, the colors, some ASMR noises, all of that creates your experience, and I believe they did a great job. As far as for the book, I made an investigation that the movie was like a part of this book. The director took like a part of this book, got inspired from that, and then changed something in the plot and created what was created. But it's important to actually read the book as well, so I'm going to order it and I'm going to read it. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it like in a reasonable amount of time, because it's the Yorkshire English back then. It's very different. It's difficult for me because it's not my first language. It's difficult for me to understand like right away what it is written there. And of course, when I will read the book, I will share my thoughts about that too. Friends, thank you so much that you stayed with me until this moment. It means a lot for me, and I would appreciate if you leave this video a like and a comment down below. Ask any type of question you want and I will try to answer to it in the next video, so we can keep this nice interactive way of communicating with each other. If you have the hype option, please use it, and make sure to follow me on my social media linked down below. I am on Instagram, I am on TikTok, and I post there daily. So it would be nice to keep our connection there as well. And we will see each other in the next video. Bye bye.